Happy bonus February day. Today is the 29th of February. We don't get to say that too often. Today is my last day that I'm going to do a live video on Follow a Sketch February. I do plan on to go back and finish these sketches and do a layout share. But that probably won't happen till April because tomorrow Chris 30 Days of Beautiful Sketches with Christy is happening, and I will start those. In all of these videos that I will be doing, I will be using Close to My Heart paper. I have been Close to My Heart consultant for 16 years, and as many of you know, the company is going to be no longer after April 30th. So the goal of this channel will be to take all the paper that I have collected over the last 16 years and use it up. I'll be doing that in a variety of, if there's monthly sketches, I'll be joining those, and I will list all the things that are retired, what I use, because you may have those in your stash. If you don't have papers, I do have quite the collection of Close to My Heart product, and I will always list in the description below if I have the papers available, and if so, how much. And you can contact me. I will put my email, and you can contact me and ask me if you would like to have some of these papers, as a lot of what I have is been retired for quite some time, but it's still beautiful things, and they do Close to My Heart paper, just the packs just work perfectly with sketches. So after all that advertisement, I'm going to show you the first thing I did. So this is kind of where I'm going, and I haven't glued anything down, but I will. I like to pre-cut everything so that I don't have to fumble around. Some people do that and they speed it up. I don't know how to do that. So I'm just a simple girl, so this is how I do mine. This is the sketch that we'll be using. I am turning this one picture sketch into 3 pictures, and to me, I think it looks like the sketch, and you have the option of leaving these things off. So the first thing I did was I used, this is a retired, so the paper pack that I used is a current one. I'll list it, and you can order this paper pack on my website until April 30th or while supplies last. I suggest getting it right away because I think this is one of the most beautiful catalogs that Close to My Heart's had in a while. I'm glad they're going out strong, and they saved the best for last, so to speak. So this is called Honey Bunny, and it's the paper pack I'm going to use, but I am also incorporating bits and pieces of my collection. This is called Daisy Meadow, and I do have a little bit of the Daisy Meadow left, and I actually have, instead of stamping, I'm really not much of a stamper. Instead of stamping, I used paper. I do like to cut things out. I guess I'm unusual that way. So I do have some of this paper left. It's called Daisy Meadow, and it's bulk. Consultants can get bulk paper. This is the side that I used. I fussy cut the eggs out, and I put them in the little baskets because, you know, we had to have baskets for Easter. And then on the back side is this paper. So I do have some of this paper. It's $1 a sheet. If you're interested and you're local, let me know, and I will. If you are not local, you can say you want it, and shipping 12 by 12 paper can be expensive, but hopefully you'll watch some of the videos, and if you could just wait until you had a box full of stuff that you wanted, and then I could ship it out to you. But anyway, let's get to creating. Enough commercials. So the first thing that I did was I prepped all of my little baskets. So if you see on this, I started off and I even cut. They had like a frame, and I was thinking I was going to put the frame, and then I put, well, maybe I'll show you. This one's a little bit better. See how they have the film frame right here, and they have circles? Well, to me, I saw Easter eggs, and this reminded me of, and I have so many cute Easter pictures of the kids growing up, so I wanted to do that. So instead of using that, I first started off with I just cut out these little cricut cuts. But then, and I put the frame on it, but I didn't really like that. I didn't think it really went with my theme, and so I found the baskets. So then I did the baskets. I have these little teeny tiny brads. I'll show you those. That's in my stash. I will probably go around, not on screen certainly, but I will put these little tiny brads that I have, that I've been having forever. And I made this one. So when I wanted the title, but my Easter didn't show up, so I decided I would put grass on this, and then I'd put the Easter up against it. So if you remember, I made this. If you remember the wood technique, this is exactly what it is. So I'm going to show you how I made this little wood crate. And it's very similar to what I showed you when we made the paper. Remember how we made our own wood grain paper? So on this little basket, I didn't want the scoring to be as far apart because it's not wood grain, it's a little basket. So I want my, oh, that's funny because I stamped on this. So, but it's okay. I stamped on it, doesn't matter because this isn't going to show. So I actually did a 4th. For my basket, I did a 4th. And I just, and my dark side's up because I like having the light side that I'm distressing. So then I flip it over, remember? And I like this color combination. I'm using my, I call it a mess mat, but it's an all-purpose mat. And I'm going to set this out. I'll put it right here. And I'm starting at the top, and I'm going down to the bottom. And then I'm distressing all the way around to give it a little bit more. Then what I did was I cut off one of these. I'll just show you. So, because I want the basket to look a little like it had some dimension, I'm going to actually show you the basket. So after I did this, I did 2 sheets just like this, and then I trimmed them. And I put a second one up here, so then that gives it dimension, and then I put my little tiny brads. So, that's what I did for this. So, as you recall, I love layered paper, and this is such a beautiful combination. I decided that I would gut this. So I gutted my paper, and then I cut this sheet. And if you don't remember how to gut the paper, you can go back to my last video that I had in the series, and I'll show you how to gut it. I'll probably show you how to gut paper once every series, so at some point during Christy's Beautiful Life, I will also show you how to gut paper. So I gutted the paper, and this is 11 by 11. Isn't this a beautiful combination? I absolutely love this paper. And there are bunnies on the back. So this is what the paper looks like. This is, and the yellow, I'll show you what that has. That is the bulk paper. So, and I do have bulk paper available if you just want to buy bulk paper. So this paper is available. I am staying up till 12 o'clock tonight. Maybe I'll get my Christy's Beautiful Life done and post it before you guys wake up tomorrow, because tomorrow is Cardstock Carnival. And Cardstock Carnival, what I always buy for Cardstock Carnival is they have, I call it the mega bundle. That's not what it's called. But they have a bundle, and it has every Close to My Heart color, with all 44 colors. There are 7 of each one for a total of 308 pieces of cardstock, and the cost is $196, which is basically 60 cents a sheet for the paper, which is a great bargain. Okay, so back to my sketch. I sound very advertising today. I'm not usually that way. Okay, so back to my sketch. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, this picture is a, ooh, the nice thing about these is I should have popped out of these up. Okay. I like to lay everything out and then glue it down. So I am using, and I've got my little cluster going. It's backed. This is cut by, so when I gutted my paper, that left me enough that I could cut my photo frames. So this photo frame is 4 1/4. Actually, I lied. It is 5 by 7 because I wanted a lot of the color to show. And so I'm just going to put this down. And in the sketch, this is the only picture that they have. And there's quite a lot of blank space on it. But Easter is one of those times where I usually have a lot of pictures. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So now, the next thing I want to show you is I'm going to place my pictures. I gotta look at my sketch again. Okay, so one of these is, sorry. So on the sketch, it had it over here, but I moved it a little bit to the left because I mean, I could do, if you wanted to, and you didn't, if you didn't want to do the pictures, you could put this over here. So this could be a one, or you can put this over here with the basket, and then, okay, so I have, let me remember what I'm doing here. So this is my Easter, this is my title. They have the title more in the middle. I kind of went rogue quite a bit on this one, but I love it, so I'm gonna have it that way. So there's this one. Okay. Actually, I'm changing my mind midstream, so I'm gonna have that one this way. And where is my baskets? I've lost all my stuffs. Okay. Well, actually, I like that, so I'm going to kind of leave it. I'm leaving it that way. All right. Nothing like changing your mind midstream. So I'm going to put all my little eggs. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Okay. So that's what it's going to look like. So we have, and I'll show you the sketch again. This is my starting point. So I have the little eggs in a basket up here. I have my title on my Easter eggs there, and then I have this one. So let's glue all of this down, and it would be lovely if I could find a ruler. But, oh, here it is. This is not my close to my heart ruler. I guess I got to get used to not using close to my heart stuff all the time because, you know, they're going to be gone. Okay, so this is this picture is 1 inch from the bottom. From the bottom. Oops. Boy, the struggle is real. Oops. It would be nice if I put the picture up straight. 1 inch from the bottom. And then I am going to have, it be down. And then on this side, I'm in 1/2 inch. Well, actually, I'm in 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to be in 3/4 of an inch. And with this one a little bit. And I'm also putting that down 1/2 inch. So I'm going to move that down. And now I have my title. And I had grass. I am just not one. Okay, I might not, oh, here's my grass. Is that my grass? No. You may have to use your imagination for grass. Okay, we'll have this be the grass because I need this one. So, I did not make the grass long enough, So see how it's not long enough, and I am too lazy to cut it out again. So I'm just going to adhere this here, and I'm not worried about this because I'm going to make sure that my Easter covers up where I'm going to piece that. So I'm going to piece that right here. Oops. No, that's on the opposite side. Okay. Okay, Joy. This is going to go this way. Sorry. Repositionable tape. Don't you love it? And so this is kind of a generic little, I make calendars, so this is a very generic one, so I could have this as a calendar page, and it will just go quick. Easter is early this year, so I'm going to put Easter on here. You can't see it really well, but I did go around and I inked. So this is limeade, and I inked with Jade, and that combination is really nice. I love that combination of Jade and ink. Jade, and I'm going to take this down on my mess mat because then I don't have to worry about it sticking to everything. Okay. Boy, this is not what I started off to be. That's okay though. So this is going to go right here. Also needs to be. So if I have it, this one ends at 4 1/4 and this one ends at almost 8, which gives me like 3 inches. So I kind of want to split the difference and center it, and I'm making sure that it's over on that side. I always have to make sure that I'm not crooked. Okay. Now these little eggs, like I said, these eggs are cut out from the Daisy Meadows bulk, which I have. So basically all this paper is available if you are interested in doing this one, because Easter is coming. I also wanted to show you the difference between inking and not inking. So can you see how it's very faint? This one is not inked and this one is. It just adds a little something something. And I want to get back to my sketch. So they started this part. They used a film strip, but I'm using grass because my theme is Easter. And it looks like it's about, so it's right there, and it's down a little bit. And this is kind of a fun page. I probably will add a second page to it, depending on how many pictures I get for Easter. And I'm just going to put the little eggs in, right like that. And I'm just sticking the basket in, and I can pop the eggs. There we are. My basket needs to be, and then I'm going to tuck a few little eggs right here. And since I changed my original design, I am not going to make you sit and watch me cut out more eggs. Okay, so I'll put some more in the basket, and these will all be tucked in. Now I have the option, and you can tell me, should I add grass on the bottom of the picture like this? I think I need to. That's kind of cute, isn't it? And then what I'll do is I'll put the thin foam tape underneath. I'll move it down like this, and then I can put the pictures in there. I like that. Well, that was on the fly, and so I will give you still pictures as soon as I'm done cutting out all the fun little eggs, and yeah, so, and then that means it's great. So do you take your pictures before and then do the layout, or do you do the layout and then do the pictures? On this one, the nice thing about doing the pictures after, I can make sure that I'm doing them at the right orientation. Okay, so that is the layout, and that is from this sketch. Oops, it's upside down. This sketch. It doesn't look exactly like the sketch, but I did stay true to the elements. Oh, and I was going to add, I do have some extra little things from Daisy Meadow, and so what I'll do is I will just tuck things in and add things on. I'll probably trim and pop, and we'll just add. Oh, I kind of like that there too. So I'm going to put that right there. See what else, and I'll pop that so that I can put the pictures underneath. It's kind of and then I'm going to put. I'll put one right there, and I'll pop that one up. And so yeah, so I will finish this up and take still pictures, and I hope you have a great day, and stay tuned to my channel tomorrow when I will do a sketch for Christy's Beautiful Life, and hopefully I'll finish all of the 29 days of February and then do a layout share. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later. 21 whole minutes. Woo woo. Thanks.